Hello and welcome to this short video on the PyAngelo Debugger. Just wanted to show you some of the new features. So if I just run a program, it just executes from start to end. But if I first click this run in debug mode and then click start, it'll execute the first line and then give me all these different options. Now, if I do step into, it just executes the next line of code, which was x equals 0, and I can see the value of x down here. And then step into, I do the next line, so now I can see that y is 5. It hasn't run line 4 yet. I go step into, now I can see the value of the z variable. Then I can go into the loop and it'll run through the loop. Excellent. X equals x plus 1, and I can see x is updated. Now I'm on this sneeze line here. Now if I step into, this sneeze is actually a function here in this second file. And if I go step into, it actually goes inside that loop. And notice the global variables have gone because they're no longer in scope. But I have this num sneezes variable, and when I execute the next line, I create the I variable, and I can see the value of that. And now I can watch this function update, and then I print by, and now my program's finished. Now, if I run this again, but I step into and I go through this loop, the difference with the step over here, if I hit step over, it's the same. But when I get to this function, if I hit step over, it just steps over that function. It doesn't dive into any function. So that's the step over, and then the program's finished. The slow motion, it just runs basically the step over once per second. So the program just runs one line per second. You can still see the variables updating. Here the x is updating, gets updated to 3, steps over the sneeze function. Okay, now there's one more feature that's really cool. Say I want to set a breakpoint. I can just click on the gutter here. So say I want to stop before the while loop. So what I do is I click in the gutter and see how it adds that line there. That's a breakpoint. So now if I hit continue, the program will run until that breakpoint. So now it's waiting here. And if I hit continue, it'll run again till that breakpoint. So now x is updated to 1. And I continue again, and it'll run again. And I could set a breakpoint here, get rid of this breakpoint. Now it'll just run until this point here. So continue to run to there. And now I can just continue, step into, and now I can just run through this function, and then the program's finished. So that is the debugger. You can run things, step into, step over, run it in slow motion, and you'll see the values of the variables as they appear. Don't forget, you can set a breakpoint, and then I can just hit continue, and it will run up until that point. Check out the variables at that point, and then if I clear all breakpoints and then just hit continue, then the program will just finish. Awesome. So hopefully that makes sense. If you've got any questions, let me know. Bye.